Hello and welcome to a brand new reading wrap up. I'm trying a different angle for this video. I'm using the back camera and it's a bit high, so I don't know how this is going to work. I might have to refilm this, but if this is out, that means it has worked out. But yes, it's been March. Let's get on to the reading wrap up page for March, and again, it's been a good month. I think I'll be saying this every month pretty much for this year because last month was so good. We beat my goal of reading 5 books and I think I've done it again. Yes, I have. See, it's over a week into April now and it feels like ages ago since it's been March, so I honestly don't remember. But the reason I'm filming it a week later, I normally have it all ready, is because I post on Mondays today. And last Monday was the 1st, so I didn't want to have to sort of film and then, rush it. But it's a week into the month, it's fine. It's not like, the end of April already. We've still got all of April to go. And spoiler alert, I've literally read 6 pages so far in April. It's fine, but we're here to talk about March. We will not worry about April yet. So I'll give you some statistics again, and I'll put the wrap-up page on the screen. I've read 5 books, which again has always been my goal this year, to read more than 4, because I didn't do that last year. I read 2,754 pages, which that's the most amount of pages I've ever read. Again, so I keep doing this every month, I think, just being better. And my average rating was a 4.3 stars. So again, very good. 100% fiction, 4 out of 5 were romance, 3 out of 5 contemporary, 2 YA, 1 fantasy and 1 mystery. So most of these books actually can find in videos, I think 2 of them you can, yeah. And I also made quite a lot of shorts this month, so there's gonna be like little shorts of some of these books on there. But yeah, amazing. 60% of the books were format printed, Jesus. 40% were digital, so on my Kindle that is, and this is very weird, 500 plus were 40% and 300 to 500 was 60%. So no short books really this month, 5 pretty decent sized books. Now, going straight into it, I started off this month reading a little bit later in the month, which is what I have done again this month. So I'm wondering, will this mean not reading any book a week into the month be okay again? Because I think that's what I did last month, as the month we're talking about now. God of Malice, picked that up. Mainly because I've been seeing loads of hype around it, Emmy, Larry, everyone's been reading it. So I thought I'd pick it up, and I rated it 4.75 stars, and yeah, it was good. It was a lot, I must say. The first chapter was pretty head on, boom, here's what you're getting. But I actually ended up really enjoying it. I really enjoyed the mafia aspect and the whole schools and like the rivalries and all of that. And yeah, I really did enjoy that. So yeah, 4.75, good start to the month. It wasn't a 5, mainly because there was a lot of spice and stuff, as it is, what's it called? You do know of that, you are aware of that, but the plot was better than that, in my opinion. The plot really made up for it. The whole dark stuff I actually really enjoyed, because I do sometimes read dark fantasy. So I thought, okay, I'll be okay with this. And yeah, it was really, really good. So that is the first book of March. And the second book is a book you have seen in a video. It was recommended by my sister, and that is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. If you haven't read that book, I don't know who hasn't. It's also a new TV show. So I thought I'd get in on the hype. My sister recommended it. She used to think I'd really like it. And I did. I rated it 5 stars. Honestly, everything about that book was amazing. The format with the journals and the interviews was just amazing. The plot twists, the thinking you know what's going on and then you just don't. Boom, mind blowing. And just everything about it was so good. So you will see more deep thoughts in that in the reading vlog. It is on the channel, you could go check that out. But yeah, that was a really, really good book. Now this other book next, I also read in that video. I say read, I barely updated the vlog about it because I wasn't enjoying it that much, and I think it took me quite a while. It took me at least over a week worth of days. So that is The Kingdom of the Wicked. I rated it at 4 stars. So in that reading vlog, I was meant to talk about it in there as well, and I'll be honest, I didn't. I literally talked about A Good Girl's Guide to Murder for the whole of that video, and then left like 2 minutes at the end for Kingdom of the Wicked. My sister recommended it to me because she just liked the cover. That was mainly another point. I did want to get through my physical TBR, so that's a book off my physical TBR. But honestly, it wasn't the best. I've sort of come to the conclusion that I will finish the series, but I'm not going to read anything else from the author, because I think she's got a book called like Throne of the Fallen, and there's like that book. Oh, it's an aeroplane. Oh, yeah, so I think it was alright. I think it's going to get better. The main reason I wasn't very fond of the first book is because it was just set in one place, and it just no variety really. There was like, I'm glad it was the length it was, but I wish there was changes of scenery and whatnot. But hopefully we are getting that in the second book. The end sort of hints to that, so I am quite excited to see what's going to happen with that. I might try and read it this month, I'm not sure. As I say, I'm already a week in and I haven't even read more than 6 pages, so we might not have enough time. Fingers crossed though. And then next I carried on with the Legacy of God series, and I went on to God of Pain. This one, I don't know, it's not one you hear about. You hear about obviously God of Malice and also God of Fury and sometimes God of Wrath. Those are the main 3 that you hear about in the series. So I was sort of like not sure what was going to happen in this one. I don't remember who actually... Oh, it follows Creighton, who I actually liked in the first book. And who else? I want to say it was Ava, but it might not. It was... Oh, what's her name? One of the sister. Oh, what's her name? Is it Ava? I don't know. It's the sister of the Russian side of the... So it's the England and Russian side. It was the sister in the Russian side with Creighton. And I'm trying to remember it now because I really did enjoy it. I rated it a 4.25, so obviously not as good as the first one. But I think I really liked the romance aspect of this. The first book, I wasn't very fond of the romance aspect in that one, but in this one I actually was, because Creighton obviously is a nicer person than Creighton, what's his name? Killian in the first one. So obviously it was much better dynamic between the couple. But yeah, obviously there's obviously more mafia in it as well, but I don't know, I think the first one just did better on that as well. Now on to the final book. I read Training the Heart by, I don't even know why I'm saying by. I haven't talked about the authors at all in this video. Anyway, I wanted to finish off the Holding the Reins thing. I know there is more books coming out, but out of the 2 books that have been republished, I think they're republished now. Those are the ones that are already out. I know there's a few more to come, I think, in that series, but I've got up to date now. I rated the book a 3.5 stars, and it was good. I think I don't really know how to rate cowboy romances, to be honest, because obviously it's not my main genre. I have been getting into them. I've read The Rebel Blue Ranch, and now I've just finished or caught up with this series. But you know, I'm not sure how to rate the books. I said this last month, I think, with Holding the Reins book 1. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Yeah, I did say this with book 1, I think, but I don't know. It's just, I'm not really sure. I might sort of change the ratings. Sorry. Because I have got a few Kindle cowboy romances that I think I want to read, and I'm still deciding whether I want to read Elsie Silver. Not sure on that. But also, we're now finished with all the books, and I think I have to say, I didn't buy any books this month physically. I did buy books on my Kindle, that being The Legacy of Gods, but they were really cheap. They were no more than £3. I think it was like 99p, £2.99. So I think that's fine. I didn't count it in my reading diary as a book brought because it's not a physical book. It sort of counts, but you know, I'm not counting it in my wrap up page in here. But yeah, that has been March, and I must say we've just keep getting better throughout this year, and I'm ahead of my goals, like head by books by like 2, ahead by pages by like 1,000. So we are on track to meet those reading goals, and I can't believe we're in April now. So for this month I have got a little plan. I do want to read some audiobooks and carry on the Legacy of God series. Next is God of Wrath. So if you want me to like tell you more about my thoughts on Legacy of Gods, I could do a video talking about all the books when I finished. If you want that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that is it for this reading wrap up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my Storygraph, Instagram, TikTok, always linked down below. As I say, have been doing more shorts and reels and TikToks. So if you have any recommendations for those sort of videos as well, leave them down below, or comment or DM me on anything. That would be really appreciated. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!